I save thousands of dollars on my rent every year by simply sending an email to my landlord, and I'm gonna show you how. Look, most people just let their rent increase without asking the landlord. The landlord is going to default just increase your rent because of the economy, because everything is always going up and up and up. But I was able to keep the rent the same or actually even lower it. So I'm going to show you that today. And I am Tony Chan, single dad of two, and I am documenting my journey of building health, wealth, and relationship in real time, and you will watch it all. So the first things first is just the power of simply asking the landlord. I bet you most people don't even ask the landlord or try to renegotiate or even say anything, right? They just let the landlord increase the rent, they complain, and they just pay it, right? No, no, no. You have the power to negotiate. You have the power of just asking them. That's all you gotta do. Send them a quick email. You don't have to even go in person to ask them. You can just send them a quick email and direct the conversation that way. And it's so easy because you'll be surprised at the landlord saying yes. Like would you be surprised by it, especially if you've been a very good tenant. The landlord want to keep you. They want to have you stay there because you pay on time, because you keep the community clean, whatever the case may be. They love that you stay there. So the email template that I send the landlord is just very simple. Hey landlord, thank you so much for letting me be a part of this community. I really appreciate you having me here. Thank you so much for setting up the events and having me and my kids. They love going here. I just want to say that I am been a good, very tenant for the past 2 to 3 years. I keep the community clean. I don't do a lot of complaints. I pay on time. And so I just want to talk about the renewal that's coming up. And I was wondering if there's a way to keep the rent the same or even lower it if possible due to me being a good tenant. And that's all you got to ask, right? Thank you at the very end, sincerely, your name. And it's a very simple email. It's very straightforward. You're telling them about the renewal. You're telling them your credibility about how you were a good tenant. And now you just wait, okay? And this, I'm telling you, that is the email that I use to get the landlord to give me either lower the rent or keep it the same, okay? I don't think they ever increase the rent on me. If I think about it, like that's how crazy it is. It's simply from asking, right? And I do this every single year. I just ask them right before the renewal day. I just ask them if I could do it. So, real quick, if you like this so far, please like and subscribe. It helps the channel grow, and I really appreciate it. So let me talk about the timing, because obviously you want to do this at least 60 to 90 days before your renewal date. Send them that message. Once again, you don't have to go in person, because I know it could be a struggle to talk to them in person, and you might be scared or annoyed to do it. So just send them an email, right? Now, they might not get the first email. Either they might ignore it, because that could happen sometime, or they missed it, right? And there's no reason to get mad at them if there's no response. What you want to do is just follow up with them, right? So maybe after a week, just follow up. Hey, just pushing this back in your inbox and see if you saw this message. And then do it again the week after. So you want to follow up to ensure they got the message. And then if it comes to it, go to the office and talk to them in person, right? Like, do not let your fear of asking the landlord to change the rent or keep it the same prevent you from saving thousands of dollars. We're talking about thousands of dollars depending on the rent increase, because sometimes rent can increase by at least $100 per month, right? That's over $12,000 right there. And we want that money for other stuff, so do not waste it. Another thing is, really, you got to back it up that you are a good tenant. Like, you have to be perfect. Like, obviously, if you're a bad tenant, they're not going to lower your rent. They're not going to keep it the same. Why would they do that, right? Why would they offer you anything good if you've been a bad tenant, if you've been complaining all the time, if you don't pay on time? Of course, you got to show that you're a good tenant, show that proof. They already have the data that you pay everything on time. Now you just got to remind them that you're a good tenant. You got to remind them that you keep your area clean, you keep your patio clean, you've been attending their events and contributing to the community. Like, you want to show that you are a good tenant, right? And because of that, they have more reasons to give you what you ask for, right? So you want to be timely, you want to be on time when you send the email, because you don't want to do everything at the last minute, because apartments usually have, I think, 60 to 90 days notice. Like, you have to send a notice if you're going to move out or not, right? And so you want to really do it beforehand, sending out that email asking if they could keep the rent the same. And I love my apartment. I like staying here. So this is why I do this every single year. And once again, it's because I could prove it. I could show them that I've been a good tenant. They know me by name. They know my kids. So I do actively try to be a part of the community and go to all the events that the landlord or the community hosts. And so it's worth it. Like it's worth it. Do not be shy. Do not be scared. Once again, you could do the email. You could send them the email template that I just told you about, and it will save you hundreds of dollars. Do not neglect this. Do not be if you have a really good relationship with your landlord, even better, right? Because then they're going to be more inclined to give you that offer that you presented to them, right? But once again, you gotta be a really good tenant. So if your renewal is coming up, try it out. And it doesn't hurt. Like, what's the worst they're gonna do? They're gonna raise the rent anyway. So you might as well ask, right? And so don't let this opportunity slip by. If your renewal is coming up, mine's gonna be coming up in a couple months, and I'm gonna do it again, right? And I have confidence that they will. I don't think they're going to lower it, but they're going to keep it the same because of all how the economy is going right now. So really appreciate you watching. That's how you can save thousands of dollars or hundreds of dollars on your apartment. And so try it out and let me know what you think. So once again, my name is Tony. Appreciate you for watching.